Today's deals starts us off at the home Best Buy. And I think I'm gonna cut through this way, but every time I do now, there's always a car coming. Okay. It's gotta be, you gotta be safe, especially when you're going into the sun. Welcome to today's video. As of recording of this Monday, January 20th, 2025. I don't have a coffee yet because this area, it's impossible to find a coffee, and staying away from Starbucks, we're gonna stop in at Best Buy first, work our way towards a Dunkin'. So might be two intros. Great deal going on at not just Best Buy, but I want to stop here first because I purchased my copy from this very store. And it is a cold day. Your eyes are not playing tricks on you. It feels like negative 13 with a high of 3 degrees. So right now is the high. Very quick intro. So I'm not like having any luck with this collar right here. Usually I have a hood on and it kind of folds everything down, but kind of fighting with this, battling with the elements. Negative 13 degrees. Just picture if like your football team played outside, you know, the AFC championship, the NFC championship, and it was this cold, would you sit out there? Was it worth it to sit outside in a stadium? Negative 13? I don't know. I mean, I'd be dressed a lot differently than I am now. Okay, we're running in. Okay, Marvel Capcom Fighting Collection is $29.99 at Best Buy. Both for Nintendo Switch and for PlayStation 4. Even though you're seeing the $59.99, it's the same price as the Switch. This happened last time when one was marked correctly, the other one was marked full price. So yeah, when this first came out, look at it was $59.99. Maybe it was $49.99. Can't remember offhand, but $30, $29.99. Now I had a couple of price matches on my Nintendo Switch. Originally $49.99, then I got down to maybe it was $59.99, $49.99, $34.99 is what I got mine for. Now I'm past that point where I can get price matches, but $30 for PlayStation 4 or Nintendo Switch. Just to confirm, going online, you do see the $29.99 save $20 on the Switch, and then $29.99 save $20 for PlayStation 4. Now, mind you, the deal at Best Buy is ending in just over 8 hours as of recording of this. Best Buy has this kind of tracks of you know, going past, extending the sale, I guess. But as of right now, this deal does end today. But the good news, Best Buy is not the only place offering this sale. We are going to track down everyone running the sale on the Marvel Capcom Fighting Collection. One of the most anticipated games for me because I purchased my game before I bought the Nintendo Switch. And I have not done a live stream with this yet. I apologize with all the scheduling with live streams. I am being serious. I am getting used to the Switch, the online, and I'm planning on kind of going Switch for a little bit on playing online on Saturday nights. But this right here, this game is what started it all. And 30 bucks. Again, if the sale does end at Best Buy, there are other stores and we will find them. And it's not that I don't want to live stream. I have just run into being completely busy on the weekends. Other than doing the daily videos, my Saturday nights have been preoccupied. But I swear this time, telling the truth, Shaq, we will do a live stream this Saturday. Also, one thing I want to add about this game is there is so many of them at Best Buy. And I think that's why they're having the sale, but every store is running it. Other games have recently picked up Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. We'll see if there's a copy here before we leave and hit the next store, but I don't think they made as many of those games as they did with this. I think that's why we've seen this keep dropping. And I've been warned, and I know I'm gonna get a couple of them from a couple people who called this early on. I didn't see it coming. I thought that this would be completely sold out by now, it'd be a collector's item, but in fact, you can still pick this up and for a great deal. Honestly, I mean, there's Nintendo Switch copies right there. Up there, we just saw a ton of the PlayStation 4 copies. Now, Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, you can get it digitally, obviously, but as far as, you know, physical media, I don't see any at Best Buy, and I didn't see any at the Mayfair Best Buy that we did a couple of, I think it was Saturday, today's Monday. So I'm not sure if they just didn't make as many copies, or if it, if it really sold out that fast. I picked mine up for $59.99. I don't see any cards here, but if you went on Nintendo.com, you could just download it right to your Switch. But that was the reason. That was the reason why I bought the OLED. On Shredder's Revenge, I did get the copy where this gentleman, Mondo Gecko, I have no idea who he is. He's a playable character. Right now, I'm going through the game with the rabbit, and I wanted to do Shredder's Revenge first. It's a long game. It's 3 hours long, so I'm not sure if that's going to be something where we go in like an hour and a half. Nonetheless, it's going to be a Capcom stream. It's either going to be Punisher, which is only one other player we could get, or what's this? Leatherhead. He looks a little different. Look at those eyebrows. Or I'm kind of thinking the Capcom beat 'em up collection, just because we can get I think up to 3 players going through a beat 'em up. So let me know in the comments what you think of that. It's early in the week. We can always change it, but I'm kind of just tossing around Capcom beat 'em up collection. If that's something of interest, a lot of people have the Switch, have that game. We'll do it Saturday. Just thinking about this when I was walking out, is if Best Buy is not going to offer that tomorrow when you're watching this video, and other stores are, obviously they'll price match. I think Target does too. So if you prefer, it's like needles, again, hitting the face. Like this wind just came from this direction. If you prefer to buy from Best Buy, and you don't want to buy from the other stores that are going to offer this, you can always give them a price match. You just got to prove to customer service at the desk what the price is. Sorry, I can't think. It is frickin' freezing out here, Mr. Bigglesworth. The thing about Arcade 1-Up, doing a live stream, it's so comfortable for me to do this. And it's basically, I just fire it up, it's already connected, and people join. To start something different with the Nintendo Switch, it's just taken me a little bit to get comfortable doing it, and that's kind of postponed the last couple of streams because I've hinted about going towards the Switch. Doesn't mean we're not going back to Arcade 1-Up. I just want to try something different, kind of have a little rotation. We do NBA Jam, then we do beat 'em ups. I was gonna say they have it here. Nope, it's still the tropical freeze. Kind of lost my train of thought there. That's why I was considering the Cowabunga collection, because Turtles in Time and Turtles OG Arcade is online. Not saying that we're not going to play Turtles in Time cabinet, but not everybody has the Turtles in Time cabinet, and give others a chance to play this. But we're still going to go back to Arcade 1-Up. I'm just trying to come up with a schedule and getting comfortable with the Switch, which I know it's not complicating, but for me, it's just something different, and I think I got a handle on it. I think Donkey Kong Country HD sold out though. There is a sale going on. I'm not going to make it to Costco, but Garage Gamer verified Costco. He bought a copy. It was like $52 and change. So if you're looking for Donkey Kong Country, you don't want to pay $60 for it because it's not at Target. Here's where it would have been. Costco, if you're a member. Cheapest price out of anyone, just over $50. Okay, now going back to Marvel Fighting Collection, they do have it at Target. Looking at the Switch right now. Now this is showing $49.99, but this is not the actual price. Target has it a little bit higher at $39.99, but it's not saying anything of the sale ending today. Even on the PlayStation 4, $39.99. Now they do have copies at this location. You can see of the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch, but it is $39.99. Now if Best Buy's sale doesn't continue and you're still looking to get this, you can still get this for 40 bucks at Target. But if you just hold on a little bit more, I'll show you the cheapest price yet, and it even beats out Best Buy. And it's not Walmart. We're not going to make it to Walmart tonight, but Walmart is selling for $33.01. And I don't know, they always throw in that weird price, kind of like like $28.98, $33.01. So Walmart is selling it for just over $33. Oh, check it out, an Etch-a-Sketch Funko Pop figure right next to Dr. Octavius and Captain America and a Blue Master Splinter. Also a huge sale on the McFarlane Marvel figures, the smaller of the two variants that we've been seeing. Spider-Man and Iron Man are both $14.99, $15 off, and it looks like it's going through February 1st. Not a bad deal, 15 bucks.
Yeah.
That's, see, if we wait long enough, we could get the Marvel Fighting Collection and Spider-Man for what? $45. It's the tricky part, isn't it? Waiting. I hate waiting. There is some sale on some Star Wars figures through February 1st also. So if you're looking for anything like Masters of the Universe, say $17.50 on the Stranger Things with Skeletor. So yeah, a couple of deals. Good to see. I need a coffee. We're gonna go to Dunkin' and get into a couple other places. But before I go, just throwing it out there, with Target's inventory compared to Best Buy has so much more when it comes to the Marvel Fighting Collection. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. Eventually Target will sell out, so just kind of keeping that in mind if you're thinking about price matching, but nonetheless, it's not the cheapest at Target, but they do have limited quantities compared to what I'm seeing at Best Buy. Just to clarify, what I was worried about with the Switch stream is, I always gotta watch when I'm filming myself and walking through a parking lot, because there's always cars backing up in the sun. I just didn't want any issues. Let's say we set up a stream and we start playing a game and no one's able to join and I can't figure it out. So doing some trial runs, and I think that it's, from what I understand, it's as easy as with an arcade one up. I think people will just see that you're online and they'll have the ability to join. So I don't think it's really any trickery that I need to do, and a lot more confident. I think we're good to go with Switch streams, and we'll try it. We'll do a couple of trial runs, and again, the reason I don't want to start with the Punisher is just because, first of all, the Punisher, unlike all the other games, that's the one that's a little tricky. But there's only one player that can come in there, and I thought it kind of defeats the whole thing of trying to get as many people online as I can. What I do like about the Capcom Beat 'em Up collection is you can play Knights of the Round the way it's meant to be. It's 3-player. I'm not sure about Captain Commando. I always thought Captain Commando was a 3-player game. It's a 4-player, but I think they only allow 3 players in that game. I played through Knights of the Round yesterday, and anybody could have joined the entire time. So that's why I'm kind of saying start off with that one and kind of see how it goes. Got this email from Duncan a few days ago. Visit 3 more times by the end of this month, end of January, to unlock boosted status. That gets you 12 points per $1 spent. 3 more visits. Come on, I'll probably be here at least 9 more times by the time February hits. I was gonna do this outside, but it's freezing, and I'm waiting for the gentleman's gonna make some fresh coffee. We'll get a shot of the coffee, but we'll do more of the talking in here. Amazon is offering the same prices too. So if you have Amazon points, if you prefer to do Amazon, if you want to have it delivered, they have a sale going on both the Switch and PlayStation 4. So just throwing that out there. That is not the best deal. We are heading to the best deal as soon as we get the coffee. But I just want to share with everybody that Amazon, now if all these sales end, I always like to kind of remind everybody that Amazon does extend sales. So whatever happens with Best Buy, Amazon will push it into a certain time in the morning. So just throwing that all out there. There's no time limit on Target. There's no time limit on Walmart or Amazon. So I think these prices are going to stick. It's just Best Buy, the sale might end. And Amazon, same price, $29.99. Get it basically in 2 days. It's down from $49.99. You know, that $59.99 price point at Best Buy that we saw, way off. And that must, I mean, maybe that was the original. I don't remember paying that much, but you can see it is 40% off on both the Switch and PlayStation 4. I was telling the gentleman, it's been weeks since we've been to this Dunkin'. The Dunkin' we go to is on the other side of town, and it kind of changes the route into heading this direction. We're going to go towards Mr. Fox. I think we'll do the outro by Mr. Fox because it just seems like it's been forever since since we've seen them. Kind of have a new spot when we do intros. I actually drove past it on the way over here. I just decided either we'll do the outro where we do the intro, or we'll do the outro by Mr. Fox. I'm kind of opting we'll stop by Mr. Fox after we go over the best deal on Marvel Fighting Collection, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. Okay, we got our coffee. Get back out in the elements and hit the road. Just for a little posterity, not sure when we'll be back at this Dunkin'. It just, the route has changed. Just coming here, and it just kind of, it's easier going to another one. So with Dunkin' in the backdrop, we'll see. It's not exactly super hot, but I'm gonna take it. A little disappointing. You know what? I thought he was making a fresh one. It seemed like it was taking a little bit long, but it's a little warmer than lukewarm, but time is of the essence, and I'm just gonna ride it out. But if it was that hot, I wouldn't be able to drink it like this. It's like I'm chugging it. Honestly, I had no plans on going to GameStop tonight. I know it's been GameStop heavy the last couple of videos, but GameStop has the best deal out of everybody right now. Finally, like if you have any, question, concern about, becoming a pro member, pays off. This time, honestly, pays off to be a pro member at GameStop for both new and, get this, pre-owned copies. Like, people have already returned or sold their Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. Nonetheless, it is cheaper at GameStop. Okay, first things first, so I want to confirm something, and this came from a gentleman at the GameStop we were at yesterday, commented on the video that aired today. As far as the buy one get one 50% off, even though it doesn't say collectibles on here, anything here, if you're talking Secret Wars, Spider-Man, if you're going McFarlane, you buy one, you get one 50% off. It works on Transformers, everything. It's a little confusing because I did get an email where it does say collectibles, but it doesn't say it on the sheet here. So if you go to a GameStop and you want to pick up Tony Stark, Secret Wars, and you want to get Spider-Man 2099, one of them is going to be 50% off. Or you can mix and match. You can get the Transformers. You can come over here, grab the Batman Chase figure. It's gonna work. Okay, so if you're not a pro member and you can save the $5, we went over this yesterday. It's $25 for the year. It's $19.99 during double the pro week, and this is going until February 1st, the same as some of those sales at Target. Or if you buy a game, you can get $10 off the membership. So instead of $19.99, $15 for the year. I think I got mine for $15. I think I'm saying all this right, kind of going over everything, but I'm looking for the Marvel. Here it is. So even though it says $49.99, now this is for the new copy. This is actually, I'll show you online in a second, cheaper here than anywhere else, along with the pre-owned is a couple of dollars less. So, and the thing is why would you buy pre-owned? I mean, it can't be that beat up, right? I mean, this game hasn't been out that long. Basically, maybe 2 months as far as the physical copy. I'm not sure why people would return it, but it is showing up online. You can buy pre-owned already. Okay, I was wrong. It is $29.99, but if you do get pre-owned, it's $26.59. So they have that for both the Switch and PlayStation 4, $26.59. And I don't know about every store having the pre-owned, but if you ordered online, that's the price you get if you were a pro member. But if the sale at Best Buy ends, you can still come here during Pro Week and get it for $29.99. Best deal so far, and I know the year is, it's early yet, but it's the best deal of 2025, and it's across the board. It's not just one store doing it, so just kind of throwing it out there. If you haven't picked it up yet, it's not going to get any better than especially the Pro at the 26, but $29.99. That's going to do it for today. I just asked the gentleman up here. That's not the online price, so you could go to GameStop and get it for the $29.99. And I said, is there any way to look past today? Is there a chance that this sale ends tomorrow? and there was absolutely no notice. So as far as I understand, and the gentleman I was just talking with, it should stick. So even though Best Buy could be over by the time this video airs, you should still be able to come back to GameStop. And on top of that, like let's say you go to Target, and if they price match, I'm 50-50 that Target price matches. I think they do. You can always say, hey, GameStop's selling for this, and you know, whatever. Work out that kind of deal. But just throwing all that out there, I was just looking for the Cowabunga collection here. They did have that pre-owned copy, a couple of dollars cheaper than what like Target was selling it for. That has been sold. So if I do pick that up, you know, give us another game to play online versus playing it on the actual arcade one up. Turtles in Time cabinet might just pay full price. Not too expensive, $24 at Target, but just kind of throwing that out there. Nonetheless, I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Very disappointed with the coffee though, I'd have to say. I mean, we just got it right before GameStop, so that the temperature that was should have been the temp after GameStop. Like, it's that cold out that, you know, just sitting in the car for, it's probably in there for about 4 or 5 minutes. Then it should have been like that degree, but that wasn't a hot coffee. Probably won't be going back to that Dunkin' for a long time. It's been a long time since we stopped by Mr. Fox. It's been pretty nasty out the last couple of days. One more day. Tomorrow, after we get through tomorrow, should warm up just a little bit. You're weathering through it. Did you hear about all the deals going on with the Marvel versus Capcom Fighting Collection? I don't know why it's so hard for me to say that. I say Marvel Capcom Fighting Collection. Marvel versus Capcom Fighting Collection. Also, the gentleman was saying that it's a Pro Week thing. So as long as Pro Week's going on, that price should stick. I think that's kind of what he got out of it. So, it's been 7 years today since I took Kelly out for the first time. And that's kind of why I rushed a little bit. She's kind of waiting for me, so wanted to go as many places as we could, stop by Mr. Fox, and check out all the geese flying south. They're getting the heck out of Dodge.